Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going live today from Naracoorte Bowling Club in the southeast of South Australia. We're just getting a few things set up, and the game's already commenced. But it's a very cool morning here in Naracoorte. We've got a host of teams from different places. We'll get things up and running for you shortly. Okay, folks, we apologise for some of the delays. We've got a few games going on today. And at the moment, we've got Naracoorte RSL combined with Naracoorte versus Naracoorte. So it's an all pretty much a home game at the moment. The temperature down here today, after a lovely Saturday and Sunday, the temperature down here today is probably going to be about 15 or 16 degrees again. So we're sort of putting up with this after everybody getting quite warm over the weekend. You see most fellas are rugged up in all their warm gear. I haven't got a score update to give you at the moment, unfortunately, but unfortunately we're partway through this game. You got some very good quality bowlers here, quite a few that have been around the traps for a while. Playing on a synthetic or a carpet surface. Naracoorte's had for quite a few years now. But we're happy to be here, going hard. We've only got one green for today's event. It'll be a game of 4's to start the day, which we're partway through now. There'll be 2 games of pairs, while one pair has lunch, the other play, and vice versa. And then another game of pairs this afternoon to finish up the day. Hopefully by then it'll have got up to 16 degrees maybe. Ball falling short. Graham East in the green there, having a good look at that one. I happened to play against him on the weekend and he gave me a touch-up, so I'm free to say whatever I like about his bowls today, but I couldn't say too much about them on Saturday. Plays for Naracoorte RSL in the lower southeast region of South Australia. He and his father in this team, they often pair up together and they perform very well together. His teammate just letting him know that he did the same thing as what he criticised the teammate for. This is Mr. Mitten. Also been bowling for Naracoorte for quite a while, just a tad wide on that one. He's thrown it a little wide as well. But you never know, handy back there. This one's certainly a good chance here. He's put in a ripper. And he'll take the shot with that, so he was possibly down 2. Not a bad result. Looks like we've got a problem with one of the cameras, folks, so I will check that out. We might stay on this camera for a while, folks. I've just got to sort out another camera issue. One of them is not playing the game. So we've brought up the third camera, folks, but the screen's frozen. My apologies for that. I stuck on old footage there, so we'll see what we can show you without that one for the time being. My apologies, folks. We're just having trouble with the camera from behind the head where the guys are right now. We'll certainly let you know as soon as we know. 3-shot difference that time. We'll survive with these two cameras for the time being. Now the boys are headed in the other direction. Jeff East up for a bowl now. You'll notice Jeff's wearing a different colour outfit to his son Graham. He has swapped from Naracoorte to Naracoorte RSL Club once or twice. Ripper bowl coming down here. Just gonna hang around maybe. Very close to shot. There's plenty of chatter out in the green today. Everyone's talking just to keep themselves nice and warm. I can see 3 or 4 pairs of shorts across the whole green. There's 2 blokes out there in beanies and in a beanie, shorts and thongs, would you believe? As we see a ripper bowl come down there from Jeff. Another great bowl coming in here. Second best. Lovely little shot there. Whether it's exactly what the doctor ordered, he's happy. He's still got a shot. Don't know if it was quite the plan, but it's worked. I'll leave you on this camera angle for a moment, folks. I do apologise. We'll get some camera angles sorted out shortly. Graham East team's holding 2 shots at the moment. And a little catcher at the back. Looks like they could be holding another one very shortly. And they are. Lovely bowls. Okay, folks, I think we're back. I can try and get in a better mood now. The lovely Tony's helped me out. Very much appreciated, Tony Scott. I know Bordy's busy at the moment, so it's great to know that there's some backups of some blokes that'll help out with a few things. And maybe I can concentrate on what I'm supposed to be doing. But my camera's frozen again. You wouldn't believe it. Why that camera keeps freezing, I apologise, folks. We'll see if we can get to the bottom of that as soon as possible. It's happened more than once today, so... It does simply look like we're having a connection problem with one camera for a reason. I couldn't tell you why, but let's just keep our fingers crossed that it keeps playing. My apologies that you don't have scores up. We'll get there as time progresses, folks. And we've got people tuning in from Nottingham in England. Fancy that. Thank you very much for tuning in. And to answer Kathy's question, I can tell you it's probably no warmer here in Naracoorte. For those of you that don't know, Naracoorte's in the southeast of South Australia, not too far, probably 30-40 k's I think from the Victorian border. We're about 330 kilometres from Adelaide and 100 kilometres from Mount Gambier to the south of us. Mount Gambier being the second largest city in South Australia. Got some great games coming up later on today. More players from the southeast. We've got a fair few players represented here today from, I'll get the full list soon. We've got players from Western Victoria and southeast South Australia. I recognise most of the uniforms, but I'll get a full team list and keep everybody in the loop. Don't know if you can hear in the background, if you can hear lots of talking. We've got Ben Masters over the far side. Ian Williams over the far side. The blokes that are furthest away from me are the ones that I can hear the most. The guys on this rink here, Rink 8, that we're streaming today are the quietest out of the entire green. That one falling just a little short. One down at the moment. Certainly a good line. Probably 2 metres short. Last bowl slid through probably 1.5 metres. Back to the tee it is. Instructions coming in nice and clear. Aim for the red one. If you can get 1.5 metres past the red one, you'll probably have shot. Got to get around those front two though. The weight's turned out to be very good. Just a bit narrow, unfortunately. The hat's been thrown. You're not a happy camper. Oh, he's given that a red hot go and almost pushed it in far enough. Let's see what Eastie can do. I'm a bit disappointed, sorry, folks, and I do apologise. We've got some fantastic players here playing in this game. Eastie's just drawn a second by the looks of that. Just draw it in there, Don. You can do that. That was the instructions given. In the right area. He's probably only a tad wide here. He's nearly done it. Certainly could be third best. Eastie with a chance to... Yeah, he's close. That's 1 and a measure at the moment. The green bowl... 2 green bowls, the light green and the dark green at the back there. At 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, they're the ones fighting it out for second. Unfortunately, that's just picked up a bowl he didn't need. Otherwise, that was looking very close to going in for shot there. Got 2 synthetic greens. 2 synthetic greens here at Naracoorte. Using what they call B green, the main one in front of the clubhouse at the moment. So we'll just find out a score update for you all. So from Graham East, he's down 10-9 on the scoreboard. They've completed 7 ends now. And we'll see what his old man can do, get a bit of work done straight away. They picked up a couple there on that end. Definitely having problems with camera 3 not staying connected. This one snuck under nicely. That'll be shot. One of the braver fellas, no jacket. He's got a vest on. Pair of shorts. I'm standing here, I've got 2 jumpers on, a pair of jeans, a beanie, and I'm absolutely freezing. And they all reckon I don't feel the cold, so it would appear I'm not the toughest one going around after all. So just after 11 o'clock local time, folks, 12.3 degrees, and it says it currently feels like 7.4. That's why I'm not in shorts today. And we're not expecting too much rain, which is a good thing. That's the winner. That puts the scores even. So scores 10-9. Team holding shot at the moment's on 9. So, I've got 9 blokes. Sorry, I've got 7 blokes wearing the same uniform. He's just slid through. He almost got that. Want another draw on the forehand here. Here's the call from Eastie. Looking to get into the lead. He's not happy. He's asked to have a go at this up the middle, which is good. That last bowl opened up a gap. Let's see how he goes. This very important bowl, this one, with 2 ends to go after this. He was on path. Was a tight gap there to try and find your way through, but was certainly a good option with backwood there. We'll see what the skippers can do. It's not really worth me putting the scores on the scoreboard at the moment because we've got Naracoorte versus Naracoorte, and I'm only going to confuse people any more than what I already am. This one might be a bit narrow. There is a gentle breeze. It's going to pick up to about 20 kilometres an hour today. At the moment, it's coming straight over the building behind me, and these blokes are on the first rink. So they're not being affected by it too much. We've got one of those days where we've got flags on the corners of the green, and the flags, you can get 2 or 3 flags blowing in 2 or 3 different directions. The main club flag up in the flag poles blowing from the southwest at the moment, so it's not affecting anybody at the moment, and it shouldn't affect them a great deal during the day, just on the simple fact that the wind will be coming over the top. Yeah, we've got a close one now. Unfortunately, he's hit a short one. Other than that, that was looking pretty good. Weight's looking pretty good. Gee, that has turned a long way. I think that surprised the skip even. This one's looking good. If it just one more week, Bix, I reckon it'd be there. 1.5 meters, the skipper says. Certainly on the perfect line. Grass was spot on. This ball looking to come down to sit his own bowl. Inside his own bowl will be shot, I dare say. If he can get inside the blue. It's looking narrower than the last bowl though. And a tad shorter. Haven't heard anybody blaming the wind just yet. At the moment, so far so good. Close here. Just ran through. Won't be shot. One down. I dare say the blue bowl's, Jack High blue bowl's the shot bowl at the moment. This bull's up. It's pretty good. Ooh, count that down for 2. Yep. Opposition skipper reckons it's 2-2. So they've hit the front. They're 12-10 up. They're now holding 2 as well. They've certainly caught up a few since the start. We all struggle a bit early when it feels like 7.3 degrees, don't we? And we got another bowl in there. Yep. So that's changed things up a little bit. They were holding 2. They're now down 1. It's a chance as well. Just past, might get shot. Fell out. We'll see. He's got a grin. He's not liking it. He certainly wasn't unhappy with the bowl, just not happy with the result, where it finished. This might be a good safe backward. Yeah, that won't hurt. It's out a little wider than they wanted. Oh no. Oh no. We've just had a bowl bumped. The bowl's in the head. They've all been bumped. Don't know what's going to happen there. Nobody said anything, but certainly kicked the bowl. So we'll see.
We won't get on that record. Get away from the camera.
All right, Eastie looking to get things back in shape here. It's tell you what, he has played shot of the day right there, folks. He won't be complaining about that one at all. I'm very happy with that. So we got a weighted shot coming down now as a result of that last one. Probably only just over the draw, but looks like it's sitting a little wide. I'll tell you what, it wasn't very far off at all.
Do you go around
Great.
for a lot of bowls? How much?
This looking too bad from Eastie as well. Tell you what, if he does what I think he's about to do, his teammates are awfully happy with that. He could be holding two, I dare say. Really got a tough job here now. But any bowl up the centre there could make quite a difference. Left-hander coming up the forehand with a bit of weight onto their own bowl and pushing the shot bowl through. That's the plan, I hear. Tell you what, he's not too far away at all. Have a look at this. He's got a ripper in there, but I still think he's down two. Yes, he was down two. That gives Graham a 4-shot lead going into the last end. So yeah, that'll be interesting. See how we go now. He's got a smile on his face, does Mr. East. He's pretty happy with that. He's lucky to get away with that last one.
Yeah, you got too many
See if we can get this one reconnected while we're going. Jeff East trying to come down and make sure they hold their lead. Their lead being 4. He dropped a good eat. Father and son work well together. Father goes lead quite often these days. Son Jeff up the other end, son Graham up the other end in the green. Often is skipper. That one's just fallen short. You're going to need with the reliability of the Team East, we'll call them. It's going to take a fair bit of work to claw back 4 shots here. Very steady on the mat, takes his time, gets his sights going, and he's all good to go. Maybe a tad heavy. Line was good. Last bowl came in and took a shot. Unfortunately, the camera froze again. Unfortunately, the camera that's freezing is the one we need right now. It's also the one with the main thoroughfare of traffic. We'll be walking past it shortly, so it's possibly going to be a 2 here. Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot. Skip's very happy with that one. Another gripper bowl. Another close bowl coming in here. Yeah, that's great bowls at the head. If you're trying to retain a lead, that's a perfect bowl to do it, that one. Bit of pressure on. Probably going to be very difficult from here to claw this one back, but they're still giving it a red hot go. Once again, any other day of the week, it's a bowl within a foot and a half, maybe a foot. Yep. Calls the sit the shot bowl, trail the cat back. Here's the man about to try and do it. Been playing very well of late. Certainly a very integral part of the Naracoorte Div 1 men's team for Saturday pennants. He's about to show us why, I think. Oh, just missed him. But stayed on the green, so another catcher if it does get moved.
This is Tournament Director. Are you listening to me? You got me out there at talk? Can you hear me? It will be 3-bowl pairs. I'm sorry about that. My misinformation. If I read that through.
Well, fantastic bowl coming in there.
Okay. Quick for the confusion. 3 bowls.
3 bowl pairs, we're told, coming up next. Last change of end. Let's hope we get clear viewing access for the last end. Eastie's up to the plate. Another great ball, showing good form at the moment. Like I said earlier, I happened to come up against him in pennant last Saturday. He gave us another lesson. He keeps giving us free lessons. He's done it a few times over the years. That was the Port Mac versus Naracoorte pennant game on the weekend. Port MacDonald. Tricky situation. He's just dropped it short and narrow there. Still looking. They've still got, I think, 2, possibly even 3 catches behind. There's no need to do anything silly and disrupt it too much. You're 4 up on the card and holding 1 down in the head. The third's just letting Eastie subtly know what he thinks of that bowl. Last bowl of the match coming down. It's probably just a tad wide. All right, folks, we'll iron out a few issues in the meantime, but we won't be too far away. We'll be back for a game of 3 bowl pairs while a couple of the fellas have lunch, and then they'll spin that around. It's 11:42 local time now, so we'll get a few things done. Then we'll be popping over to the other live stream that you'll see on YouTube Live Sports. So we'll catch you then.